Well, Jim, congratulations, a perfect Christmas, another win over Altrincham, and another clean sheet. I mean, you can't be asking for much more, can you?
No, I think there's little areas where we can tidy up, but and that's where I think I just said to the lads about them managing themselves and demand a little bit more from each other. But like I said, they're only small complaints because they've been magnificent. Like I said, just the professionalism. I've already said it in previous games, but it was always going to be a tough game here because they would be smarting from their recent defeat against us and also their run, and they'd want to make it a difference. And they asked a lot of questions, but I thought we were very strong today and very professional, and really pleasing to get to start the new year. But we had a tough month in January. We had 9 games, we had a lot of games to catch up. We had 4 games away from home, which were always going to be tough, and then we were faced with a Christmas where we were playing 4 teams above us, and but to come out now with 3 wins, 3 clean sheets, and then heading into what's going to be a fantastic game next week.
At the moment, you don't need many goals to win games because you just aren't conceding. I think 6 games now without conceding a goal from open play, just that one penalty.
Yeah, I think we've had a penalty, a free kick, and a corner in the sort of the goals we've conceded. Yeah, and we limited them, and that's not just down to Ben and. It's throughout the team, the tactics, the application, the work rate, and that's why I said to lads, it's a long way from the record-breaking team, but they're reminiscent in terms of the way that they look so solid and cohesive, and we're not playing defensive. We've obviously got a threat. I thought we had created loads of good chances early on. We didn't really get that finish that perhaps tested Thompson and off, or the set plays weren't quite on the mark as much as we'd like, but a great goal to win the game as well. Well,
we haven't mentioned the 9 in a row today because that's 3 now. I mean, it's terrific though, and it's, as you say, it's not just down to Ben, of course. He's not having a great deal to do at the moment. The shape is so good.
No, I think we've had to make a few changes, so all the lads are coming in, and it's like I said, it's professionalism, it's work ethic, a positive attitude to doing the right things out of play. I mean, perhaps what Matty Warburton, is the one that his work ethic now outside of having the ball is there. And, they've got the tire, but we know we've got players on the bench that can finish the job for them. Because when you're playing against a team like Kidderminster or Altrincham, they want to play out from the back. So there's a little bit more demands on our front players to defend. We've tried to adapt the tactics so that they're pressurising, but only to a certain point, and then locking and sliding and recovering, and then playing from there, so they keep their energy for the attacking. But no, really pleased with everybody. I mean, we asked the lads for their effort, the perceived exertion rate. We can obviously track what they've done with the trackers, but there was 6 lads with 10s, and there's a lot of lads who have been 10 for 3 or 4 games. So I can only commend the fact that they are playing at the maximum, and when you get so many players playing at the maximum, you're going to get results like we have in this period of games.
Tell us a little bit about your tactical changes in that game today, the substitutions you made. You ended up changing 3 of your front 4 and rotating the 4 that you had. I thought it was a really interesting approach later on in the game. What were you thinking there?
Nothing special. I think Adam Thomas is one of those players who's been putting a we used to call Tommy Rowe, Tommy Two-Men, but Adam's trying to give us an extension on the right, and then he's trying to get back. And Connor Hampson we always expected the major threat for them to come down the left, with regard to Ashley Hemmings scoring and Connor Hampson scoring at the weekend. But we've certainly had to put a shift in, and I thought that we made the kind of tactical change on the last game and Sam looks full of energy at the moment. So Dan they changed and took off their winger and put a 10 out to the wide, so we always thought that he was going to be narrow and Connor would get out wide, so that locked that up. On the other side, we just thought that Frank was tiring, so we've got Darren down that side to look after the full-back, but also give us the outlet on that side. You might have noticed the change from attacking down the right to attacking down the left. So just little bits that the lads have done before and have worked well for us, and we're trying to use all the players as much as we can.
Another huge game, of course. They come thick and fast, don't they, at this stage of the season? But now you've got Bradford Park, haven't you? Been beaten today, knocked off the top of the table. They won't relish a trip to Edgeley Park at this stage.
They're a cute side, and they've got a manager who's very wily in his tactics, and they've got a team that will play on the counter-attack. So it's going to be an extremely tough game for us. It'll be a tough game for them. But that's what you get when you get 2 teams that are in the top part of the league. So some of the results have gone well for us, but all we can do is really just concentrate on ourselves, just pick up the pieces from today's game, just prepare as well as we can on Thursday evening for Saturday's game. And like I said, I'm sure everybody will be really looking forward to it. I mean, there was a point today where we must mention our fans. Their linesman's turned around looking for a spare ball off me, and I said, look, we might have a big crowd here, but it's not a home game. So they were magnificent, and you know, at the moment I think everybody's enjoying their football, and like I said, and our players are, they're putting a massive effort in. You know, Christmas is a demanding time in terms of work leading up to Christmas and family pressures and that, but for them to be going about their business as professional as they are now, but they deserve this game now come Saturday, because it's going to feel like a massive game, like almost like a cup final. So it's a great game to look forward to, and in January it's a nice one to look forward to next weekend.
Congratulations, great start to the new year, well done.
Thanks so much.